No, serious, I have not done this in a long time. It like, okay, I'm like already in this cutscene because it kind of like threw me into it the second that I went to this area in Mount Alasang. So we're going like, what, what is this saying? I don't know. I don't know. We ball. Okay. We ball.
Do you still remember the first time we came here? We even brought
Oh yeah,
offerings
I
and
know. I
everything.
saw her in the background. She's
And when we told her that Rex
she looks so
Lapis had
tiny.
been assassinated, she immediately threatened to squash Liyue Harbor. Paimon thought she'd be impossible to get along with.
She's so cute. Yeah, she's really not.
We probably don't
Oh
need
my
to
god,
bring
this
any
stream is gonna be
offerings
so
now that we've
cough
gotten to
filled.
know her pretty well, right?
This is what happens
Paimon's got some snacks around here somewhere,
when you
so
get
if you
sick.
really want something, we can just use that.
Let me pull up the stream on my phone. I didn't expect to be accompanied so quickly. What did she say? Oh.
Huh? Traveler? Did something catch your eye?
Don't think we've ever seen her before. What do you mean, boo? Get out of here. I'm gonna mute you. Go do your homework. Go to bed. Get on my chat. I say, get out my chat. Oh. Well, hi. Hi, it's so nice to see you here. Go do your homework. You silly goose. Go do your homework. I'm gonna have hopefully people come in here later. I don't want you to be like a little baby in here. I'll mute you. Let me play my quest in peace. Thank you. Go do your homework. Heart hands. Love you. It's like a silly game. And we're moving all of these. You know, I'm distracted. Jesus. Okay, don't think we've ever seen her before.
What a pretty lady.
She's so pretty. Well, I will have you know.
Yeah, you're right. All it takes is one look and you can tell she's someone special. As expected of that bird lady, really. She must have a whole bunch of Adepti friends from all over the country.
That's so cute.
But if we're both friends of Cloud Retainer, then we're basically friends by association, right? Helping you make more connections is a part of Paimon's job as your reliable guide.
Paimon's so cute. Man, why is she sometimes a big fat butt?
Hello.
She's intimidated.
Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler.
She's so awkward. And this is the Traveler.
Paimon doesn't think we've met, but we're also friends of Cloud Retainer. May we have the pleasure of learning your name, Madam Adeptus?
One does not. One is Madam Adeptus Cloud Retainer.
What is this tomfoolery? Has the shift in form so clouded your eyes that you no longer recognize one anymore?
I love her so much. She's so silly. She's so silly. What is this tomfoolery?
You're the illuminated bird?
No. The way that Paimon's tone changed so quickly. That was like with a snap, just immediately. Like 5 seconds ago, she was like, Madam Adeptus. Now she's yelling.
Human form is scarcely any test of one's abilities. As for your confusion, one merely had no reason to indulge such inclinations before.
So, you're indulging now because?
Well, one has made plans to pay a visit to
One
some
has.
disciples at Liyue Harbor. Taking on a human form for such a trip is simply a way to make matters less conspicuous.
Serving cunt. She clearly knows.
You? Worrying
Fashion
about
sense.
keeping a low profile? You're the one who likes to pop up out of nowhere all over the place.
I didn't realize her
Paimon can think of
back
several examples.
has like
right
those cool
here.
string
You suddenly
things that it's
appeared
like
in the
connected.
middle
It's
of
kind of
the
like a
woods
corset
without
back, but not
warning.
really.
Hey, didn't
Man,
agree
the
not to
scenery
bring
is
that
so
up unless
pretty.
she asked.
Oh? So you have taken care to follow the proper rules of etiquette after all. Most
Her
commendable.
voice.
Well,
One has never found oneself lacking in basic comforts. On the contrary, it is the gesture that one values above all else.
Aw.
So long as you've shown proper respect and consideration, the quantity or quality of the gift is but a trivial matter.
I love her.
that kinda makes Paimon feel a little guilty for trying to keep them for herself. Anyway, where were we before you reminded Paimon about the gifts?
Cloud Retainer said that she's gonna visit some of her disciples. Oh my goodness.
Right. So by
Ganyu and
disciples,
Shenhe,
you
yeah.
must mean Ganyu and Shenhe. It's also been a while since we last saw them. Maybe we can come too.
One planned to extend the invitation even if you had
Aw.
not raised the matter yourself.
Aww.
Shenhe and Ganyu should be
Aw.
quite pleased to see you again.
Oh man, I love this
However,
woman so much.
let us
I'm
first
so
inquire as to the
angry
reason behind
that
your
I
visit
can't
here. You have
get
cause to
her.
seek one's company?
Arlecchino, please. I beg for this woman to arrive faster, please. I have to wait for Chiori's whole thing to be over too. What are we in 4.4? I have to wait for 4.5, and then I have to wait for 4.6, and that's gonna be like April. Hopefully I save and then I can wail for I'm sorry. But to be fair, if I did already save so much and then I wailed just a little bit, not being unreasonable, I'm already aiming for C2 R1 with like only having Welkin and just farming as my source of Primogem income. Oops.
Yeah, we just found ourselves missing you and wanted to see how you were doing. We were hoping you'd tell us one of your stories. Who knew we'd run into your human form while we were at it?
Tippity tappity typing. I need a burp. Oh god. Oh, that feels horrible. Let me grab the link for this stream because I know not everyone has like notifications on and whatnot. Oh my god. I can't breathe. Why am I sick? I did this to myself. This is this is the consequences of going outside not dressed properly for the cold. Like a billion times in the past, like maybe like 2 weeks, 3 weeks. It's been so like on and off cold in January. It's really annoying. Anyways,
Is that so?
gets distracted. No surprise there.
If there are no urgent matters at hand, then let us make haste for Liyue Harbor. Ganyu is likely still working at Yearhat
Oops.
Pavilion, so that shall be our first stop.
I don't even need this spoon in my cup anymore.
Sounds great! Then let's all go to Liyue Harbor!
Oh my god, that scared me. What is
Ganyu
this
has been
dog
quite busy with work as of late.
screaming at?
One can count on one tell the number of times she returns to Mount Alps
She's
on each
petty.
day.
She's
Shenhe
petty.
has also secured employment recently. In her correspondence with me, she wrote that she shall have no need to return for the foreseeable future.
Okay, well that's kind of foul.
Did they think one was so easily mollified? One shall investigate everything with one's own eyes and decide for oneself if their living conditions are satisfactory.
Mechanism on the table. What it could be used for. Interesting. I literally took out the pet like soon after this update started. When I was exploring Xianyun Vale, because of course I'm gonna explore Xianyun Vale with the Cloud Retainer pet. Duh. Sorry, Sealy. Whoa, these are any of them jumping? No way! What bait does it take? Wait, which one is it? Is that the final one? Do I not have that one yet? Well, I don't know what bait that one takes then. I want it! It's an ornamental! Oh. Bro looks kind of uninterested. This is just a teeny tiny bit. How do I switch? Oh. So surely there's not another one. I can't be missing a bait. It has to take the worm. Wait, that's the wrong one. Come on. Oh, this is gonna be... Okay, it's fine. I'm such a good fisher. I can't talk. Ah! Stay in the dang thing, stop it!
It's the final stretch.
Ah! Paimon, you're making it worse! Paimon, you're making it worse! Bro.
So close, so close. Stay cool.
How
Victory is almost ours.
long am I gonna be here? No, come on. Come on. No. Please.
Paimon thinks you've earned yourself a new title. Favonius Fish Catching Extraordinaire.
Paimon, I'm gonna chuck you off a building. Okay, I don't need these anymore. That was definitely something. Where is it? I forget where you can look at the ornamental ones that you get. Eat your toe. Oh my god, my toes! my poor toes! What an introduction! Hi, you just missed me grabbing myself. Oh my god, it's the Eve fish. You missed me grabbing myself a lovely ornamental fish. I'm trying to find where I'm supposed to... Where are they? In what section? Surely not the teapot one, right? Building, landform, landscape. Animal? Oh, it is in here. Okay. Oh, I got this! A biting angelfish. It's so cute. It's pink. I love pink. It looks like Raphael's eyes. Sorry. Man, I need to grow this collection more for my teapot. But I never find ornamental ones. I didn't even know there was a fishing spot here. That's crazy. Okay. Where am I going? Liyue Harbor? Yeah. Right? But I feel like ornamental fish are so difficult to spot. I've been trying to keep an eye out for them more ever since we did like the whole teapot thing and like Jinx explained like the fish stuff because Jinx is apparently a pro fisher. But it struggles. Struggles. Am I gonna fall and die? Why would you throw me into cutscene immediately?
We're almost halfway, I
Jesus.
Hey, do you think Ganyu will be shocked to see Cloud Retainer like this?
See, that's a really good question.
No idea Shenhe and Ganyu
Jump
have ever
scare.
seen her in this form before. Wait, where did she go? Why are you just standing there, Cloud Retainer?
I love her so much. Already, like, when I was seeing, I missed her a
Quite
lot.
One shall stay here. You two can go and meet with her.
You're the one who wanted to go see them. Go first.
Why?
Right.
Isn't it better if we all go together?
If one were to proudly proclaim one's presence, Ganyu would surely profess herself otherwise unoccupied.
See, that's really
and drop
fair.
everything to
That's
attend to
really
one's
fair.
visit. One fears I would only
She knows her
result
own
in staying up
kiddos.
all night to make up for lost time.
She's the silliest. No, I was literally saying earlier, like, I want her so bad. Why can't Arlecchino just... On top of that, I made a horrible decision today. I think when Rio gets a rerun, I'm probably gonna pull for him because, I mean, I love Rio so much. I like everything about him, his playstyle. I mean, it's Rio, you know, how could I not? I love him so much. But, obviously, all of this bad timing. So, after Arlecchino, my wishes, realistically, like, not knowing about, like, any other upcoming characters, are to, like, try and go for, Rio, new VC1, and Morax C3. That's, like, the upcoming, it's all reruns. Like, watch me just get absolutely, like, swept off my feet by, like, a new character, and then that's completely abandoned.
One does not wish to trouble her. Conversing vicariously via you two shall suffice. Do remember
The title
to
of the
inquire
stream.
as to
I
her
couldn't
reason
come
for
up with
being.
anything, so I'm
Again,
like,
do
well,
not mention
she's.
one's presence
I
here.
debated between like mother is mothering and then just saying that she's auntie. Cloud Retainer is so auntie. I mean, how long has that been a thing?
Fair enough. Makes sense. Alright then, let's just pass on your regards and...
Ooh. My friend's texting me. She's getting me gifts. Ooh. She sent me eyelash pictures. These are so cute. That's so lame. Why? I don't understand why they sell individual, like, pairs of eyelashes. Because they're only reusable for so long. But that almost looks like the best ones. Oh wait, is there more? These ones are so cute and full. But I hate that. It's only... Oops, I can't type. Only one pair SMH. Okay. Okay. Message formulated. Back to back to. Oh my god, I'm slow. This tea I'm drinking is making it. I'm like underneath a bunch of like blankets. I'm like all cozy and stuff, and now it's making it hot because I'm drinking like warm tea. Ugh. Let me just take this off. Okay. Minor distract. Oh. Oh. God, you notice immediately. Formulated instead of just. Look, using it just. It makes it more fun. I love this woman so much. She's so silly. She's so silly. Big word go burr. Exactly. It makes talking more fun. Busted. Yeah, I don't know what Xianyun was expecting. Cloud Retainer said, that's what I'm saying! No. And the fact that she just like shying away like, oh no. This wasn't supposed to happen. It's so silly. That like reaction said so
Is
much
that
in one
lady
single
someone you
reaction.
know, Ms. Ganyu?
Miss
She is
Ganyu.
indeed. Sorry, Wei-Shin, but could we delay the upcoming meeting for a little bit? I believe my schedule today is quite full.
Just no.
Although,
What?
perhaps I could make
Yeah.
some work do later in the evening.
Oh, not to worry, Miss Ganyu.
Thank you, Wei-Shin.
They got the little flower pattern on the back of her stuff is so pretty.
It's been a while, Ganyu.
Greetings.
Cute.
What brings you here today? And Cloud Retainer, too. It's been quite some time since I last saw you in this form.
Back is turned. What is she gonna be like? Who's Cloud Retainer? That's not me.
You are quite mistaken. One is not acquainted with this cloud retainer of whom
Ooh,
you speak.
yes.
One is
Tea
simply
party. Tea
a
time.
mere mortal passerby.
There's not much going on anyways. Oh my god. I knew it. I knew she was gonna say, oh, who's Cloud Retainer? What is simply a mere mortal passerby? You don't sound like a mere mortal passerby. What? Mortal passerby when you're saying one is, one thinks, one does. Oh, it seems that one is not acquainted. I digress. God, he's so cute.
Seems she's not buying it.
Duh.
That was but a simple test. One did not expect you to be able to recognize one so easily, especially after so many years of only seeing one's other form.
I love his voice acting. The way she says like after so many years, you know, she's like, this is a profound experience. Oh my goodness. I love that. No. Genshin's writing has been becoming more like HSR, and it makes it 10 times more entertaining. I cannot describe how many times, like, the interactions in Shinyu Vale. For example, the one with Sir Pounce-a-Lot. The Sir Pounce-a-Lot. I digress. The one where we literally fought a bird to get a fish out of its mouth because it stole it from Sir Pounce-a-Lot. And then the dog that's right next to it has scratches on it from Sir Pounce-a-Lot. And this dog is protecting a tea basket. It's definitely something. It's very fascinating.
But recognizing you is, my responsibility as your disciple.
Wah.
An apt observation.
She's
One was
so
simply
pretty.
passing by while attending to some important business. One thought it would only be fitting to pay you a visit while in
You
the area.
lie. You lie, woman. You lie.
Wait, Paimon wasn't aware of any important.
Paimon, really? Seriously?
Cloud Retainer's right. We've still got something super important to do, so we can't stay here for too long today.
Oh, is that
Silly
so?
goose.
But it's been so long since we last saw each other.
She sounds so sad.
One simply desired to see you and had no intention of interrupting your work. A quick conversation should suffice for today. More involved
Her eyebrows
reunion
are so
should wait
cute.
until you find yourself less occupied.
I understand. That should be fine.
While one acknowledges the amount of work that you have to deal with every day, one must also remind you to rest. Though Adepti blood flows through your veins,
Even she knows
excessive
how
exhaustion
silly
will still
Ganyu
cause
is with
grave
work.
harm to your body. It still makes one nostalgic to see you as you are now, respected and independent. When you were young, you oft begged
One to cuddle you to sleep when you suffered from nightmares. Man, I would too. I want to
Cloud
cuddle her.
Retainer, stop!
Would she give good hugs?
If you insist. We are running short on time regardless, so one will refrain from going into each and every story.
She's just such a silly
Why don't you
mom.
continue your conversation? One shall simply stand by and listen.
Wow, you've been to so many new places since the last time we spoke. If you ever need anything, please just come find me at Uehai Pavilion. Also, Forgive me for my presumptuousness, Cloud Retainer.
Oh yeah,
But
human
if
name.
you
I
plan
forgot
to
she doesn't even
continue
have.
appearing
She
in this
hasn't
form,
chosen Shen
don't you
Yun as
think
her
it'd be
name
helpful
yet.
to adopt a human name?
A human name?
Union.
Huh. You raise a valid point.
The fact that she
Considering the sheer
hasn't
extent of
thought
one's
this
renown,
before,
Cloud Retainer
she
is
is
surely
clearly
too recognizable as
so
a
good
name.
at fitting into the human
Really
population.
think so?
She's gonna take some tips from this old man I like to call Zhongli. I digress.
You presume to know the extent of one's illustrious achievements. One would hardly think such a thing to be possible. Nevertheless, Ganyu's advice cannot be ignored. From this point on, when in public occasions, be sure to refer to one as xianyun.
Xianyun.
Xianyun?
Yunyun.
Ah, I assume that's a reference to the full record of Pristine Pavilion. An adeptus of years past would rise with the clouds and rest with the moon. They were enlightened and wise, free and unfettered. The writer referenced Master's name to describe her carefree and spontaneous nature.
Oh, that sounds super cool! Paimon feels like only the most powerful of Adepti could rise with the clouds and rest with the moon.
What a
Actually,
dead guy.
those lines were originally written to describe Cloud Retainer.
Huh? Wait, so you're really that powerful?
Paimon.
Did you truly take one to be nothing more than a
More
bird
than
of
a
bigger
bigger.
than average size?
That's funny.
Not exactly.
To be fair, Cloud Retainer rarely speaks of her past accomplishments. The
Oh
tales
my
of her
god, she's
past
just
could only
like
be found in
someone
ancient
else
texts.
I know. Next.
It is said that once, a long, long time ago, there was a severe drought in Liyue. Left with no choice, many people left their homes, while others spent day and night praying to the Adepti.
I'm so happy we have Xianyun now because honestly, she puns so well with Nyx. Oh man.
Although I did not live through such tragedy, simply reading about it is enough to gain a visceral understanding of all the pain and desperation during that time. On top of the drought, a noxious gas also began to spread through the land. If not for Cloud Retainer's efforts, much of Liyue would be nothing more than a barren wasteland today. The books
Cloud
had
Retainer
this to
hard
say about what
hands.
happened. Upon arrival, the Adeptus borrowed the wind to retain the clouds. Immediately, the clouds gathered together, and abundant rain burst forth from the heavens. Drought and plague were both driven away, and the people were saved.
Wow. That's incredible!
Mortal records add embellishments to dramatize past events.
Right.
One did merely with one ought. And even if one had not interceded, the other Adepti would surely have stepped in to help.
Ah, she's so pretty with her hand on her
So
hip.
you stopped an entire drought! Can you really control the weather like the book said? Oh, Paimon suddenly has a lot more respect for you. So it was Paimon's bad for calling you Illuminated Bird before. You're not too mad. Are
So
you?
what I said earlier, she was just yelling.
How laughable. A name is but a simple label we carry with us on our journey through the world. Why would one be offended by such a trivial matter?
That's a relief. In that case, Paimon will continue to call you whatever feels right in the moment.
Like illuminated bird.
Well, that is quite enough ancient history for now. Ganyu, have you had word from Shenhe?
Some dog hair flying in front of me. It looks has a life of its own.
One has heard that she procured a job recently. Have you any thoughts on her workplace? And what
Monthly
can you tell of her monthly
remuneration.
remuneration? Moreover, does she find herself overly inundated with work? Is she allowed time off during Lantern Rite?
That is a lot of questions.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say,
There is no
Pyro.
cause for concern, Cloud Retainer. I introduced Shenhe to her employer personally. Wanmin Restaurant's business has been booming recently. So, with Chef Mao being swamped with customers, and Shang...
Oh my god!
See. Most excellent indeed. One has had the pleasure of being introduced to that family. Shangling is kind and astute.
Giggling,
While her father is
Shenhe
loyal
working
and
at
reliable.
One Mean
One has
Restaurant.
no cause to believe that they will make Shenhe's work difficult. Now, It is almost time to partake in the victuals of noon. One shall visit Wanmin restaurant in person and see how Shenhe is doing.
Huh? But didn't you just say that you had something important to do?
That is the important thing to
Can
do.
that wait until after we...
You may return to your work, Ganyu. One shall see to this matter on one's own. There will be many an occasion to dine together in the future. One is certain the opportunity shall present itself most readily.
Of course, Cloud Retainer. Please take care. Traveler, Paimon, I'll see you some other time.
See you around, Ganyu!
We gotta find a restaurant
Paimon
time.
was pretty quick on the uptake there, don't you think? As soon as you mentioned important business to attend to, Paimon realized that you were just looking to cut the conversation short and not take too much of Ganyu's time. Is Paimon right?
No, in fact, it was not.
Am I going the right direction?
One is
Where
indeed
did the...
visiting Liyue Harbor for an important purpose.
Oh,
Wait, for real?
I'm blind.
The moment is not yet upon us. Still, the truth will be revealed to you in time.
Due time. This way.
She really
Let me
seems to be
not get
playing
lost
up the
again
whole
on accident.
mysterious Adeptus thing right now. Is it because we just heard that cool story about her powers?
That's silly. Man, I'm so excited for Lantern Rite to see this all decorated again, and I'm assuming this Lantern Rite will also be, maybe to some extent at least, focused on, what is it, Ealing Wharf? And Chiang Village. Oh my god, she's so pretty. Ah, shut
You
up.
get what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, how can I not? Not even fine food is enough to distract from the presence of a fine lady, huh?
Oh, I'm far more interested in getting her details than ordering any dishes. Hey, how about you ask her?
I suggest you don't do that unless you risk your life.
You do it.
No. I think you should. Wait, she's coming.
What can I get for you today?
Greetings, miss. I was just if you'd be willing.
What would you like to order?
You're intimidated.
2 servings of Mora meat to go. Oh, good chat. Bye.
Good chat, bye. Oh, welcome back. The sillies are silly.
Welcome. It's been a while. May I take your order?
Welcome us
She's
as
so
guests and greet us as
cute.
old friends in the same line. It's weird.
It's weird. Yay, it's tea Stevie. I'm like almost done with mine.
Mm-hmm.
Sobs.
And this is?
This is...
Mrs. Xianyun.
Master?
Indeed.
One does not recall ever revealing this form to you before. How were you
The
able to
same thing that
ascertain one's
Ganyu
true
said. It's
identity with
part of
such
her
ease?
job as a disciple. Oh my gosh. Hi, Jordy.
I've trained and lived
I'm
with Master for
doing
more than 10
Xianyun's
years.
quest. If you don't
I
want
would
spoilers,
recognize you no
stares
matter
at
what
you.
form you take.
You.
That's so cute.
Is
Aww.
something the matter, Master?
Hardly.
Her
One
heart
simply
is so
learned of your
soft.
employment from your letter and came to check on your well-being.
And check out the great food, too.
Indeed. It's almost lunchtime. My apologies.
Okay,
I'm still on
giggles.
the clock and can't talk for very long.
I want Cloud Retainer so bad.
Traveler in Paimon. Are you here for Shenhe?
Oh my god,
The
it's
lunch rush
just
isn't in
now.
yet, Shenhe. So I've got things covered for now.
Cloud Retainer's cloud retainering. Retaining the clouds.
Go ahead.
Like the
Sit down and
story
enjoy
from
some time
earlier.
With your friends. I'll let
I
you know if
know,
things
I
pick up.
wish I could try her in open world so bad, because I feel like in trial it doesn't give the effect of like the exploration and stuff. You still have an update. It's a chunky update. It was like 64 gigabytes. No, 65 gigabytes when I downloaded it on my PS4. I think you had the download. I think you had the update, the most recent one, but not this one. 2K attack, I love it. Does she scale off attack? Question mark? What is... Because I don't understand her abilities. How does she actually heal? And what is... Her ult does the supporting, right? And then her little thing does the damage? Where she, like... I don't know. See, I'm trying to get her on my EU account, and then I can, like, learn her play style. She definitely hit hard. Oh, and like I said, if you need help... Oh, why is my dog barking again? What is she going crazy over? Oh, probably another neighbor dog. If you need help fighting the boss, I will bring my big strong Hu Tao. Exactly! Bouncing around! When I first found it out, I think it reminded me of something, but now I can't remember what her playstyle reminds me of. Size. I don't know what it was. It is, yeah, Kazuo 2. I heard she doesn't take fall damage after you activate the thing as well.
Thank you, Chef Mao.
I saw like a TikTok about it. Did you know when you pull 5-star? Oh my god, I can't believe I was never told this until I saw it on a TikTok. She is so Bayo coded, especially with her glasses and stuff. Ah, she's so pretty. Tasty chop suey. When you pull characters, when you pull new characters, she, well, does this, no, this goes for 4 stars as well. When you pull a new character that you've never gotten before, they have like a voice line. Yeah, yeah, it's so interesting. Apparently it's like just their hello voice line, but that's so weird. Tasty chop suey. Anyways, I digress. Where are we sitting and chatting? Behind? Oh, I forget there's tables out here. There's never anyone sitting in them. It's so cool. Also, I think I'm gonna... Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm gonna cave because I know I'm supposed to get, like, the free character from Lantern Rite. I know I'm supposed to get Ning Wong, and that's literally what I've been doing for the past Lantern Rites, but... I think I might have to go for Gaming because his playstyle is just so pretty, and he has my hair. He ripped off my hair. That's not like that. Like he didn't like take my hair and rip it off. Well, he did, but I had his hair color style. Okay, that's. Yeah, he's so fun. I just wanna, it's like a character like, for example, like Toma. I mean, I don't use Toma or anything, but I would like die if I didn't have Toma. So. Oh yeah, the eyebrow piercing. I can't believe he has that one. Yeah, it is. Bouncy characters are apparently my favorite. I don't know, what is my favorite playstyle based off of? I feel like my playstyle is just like people who are satisfying to play. I think is pretty much it. Anyways, gets distracted again from this quest.
Quite a varied group of people. Has this been difficult for you, Shenhe?
It's been manageable so far.
But anyways, yeah, Gaming has the red underdye, so I'm like...
But I have figured out a way to deal with them.
That's literally what I had. He ripped it off.
Seems like you've been making progress.
I can't believe he has my hair. Sad as Nuvi. See, Nuvi is so satisfying to play, and then, like, Ganyu's charged attack. That's satisfying because it like pops and does multiple at once. I like Skara as well. Part of what makes it so satisfactory, is that the right word? It is now. Girly Sue's her mother. Real. I think mine is like characters who do big chunks of damage with good AoEs, pretty much. Because you have Nuvi who can do multiple AoE. You have Skara who has AoE damage and it's also big chunks of damage. You have Ganyu, big chunks of damage. I mean, like, obviously. Hu Tao not so much, but I mean her attacks do AoE technically.
First, I tried to talk sense into them.
But she's more like one shot.
If that doesn't work, I
type
threaten
style.
them with violence. At this point, they usually decide they are in favor of a civil conversation.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened to the people trying to get her details.
How should Paimon put this?
Oh,
Considering
a
it's
sensible
Shenhe?
plan. One is gladdened to see you integrate so well
Oh,
into
bye,
human
Pookie.
society.
Good luck on your shit. I pray it goes well.
And you, Master? How have you been?
Simply marvelous.
Simply
Though Mount
marvelous.
Outsong has scarcely enjoyed your
She's
presence
petty and
recently,
salty that
one
they
has
haven't
hardly
visited
found
her.
The pleasure of one's own company to be lacking.
I see. Oh,
Your tea.
just as
Go get your
expected of
tea. It's
Master.
gonna oversteep. I don't think that's a thing, but go get it.
I have missed Master quite a bit too. Even though work has been busy lately, I've already had a conversation with Chef Mao about taking some time off soon to visit Master.
Shada.
You did? Do make note of such matters in your letters in the future.
How do I favorite
There's
this
hardly
voice
enough to keep
line? I
one in
need
suspense.
favorite line things. Oh my god, people are actually interacting with my stuff that I'm reblogging. Apparently. On my Tumblr. My god, they're seeing my reblogs. I changed a little bit of I made Raphael my profile picture. Cause of course I did. Okay, back to continue. Gets distracted by Tumblr.
Whoa. Her mood shot up just like that.
By the way, Master, since you are in Liyue Harbor, have you had the chance to visit Ganyu?
Oh my god, what did we do like 5 seconds ago?
Indeed.
Little does she know.
She is similarly preoccupied with her work. There was time only to exchange a few simple pleasantries.
Ganyu told us the story of Cloud Retainer's name. It was amazing. We never knew how powerful she was before.
I see. In that case, allow me to also share a story about
We're
Master's
learning so much about her. Oh, she's so
Is
pretty.
that a problem, Master? I believe this to be a good topic of
The
conversation.
kiddos are finally getting a chance to talk about their mom.
No,
She's
not
like,
a problem.
oh my god,
One
did
was
you know
simply
Ganyu
caught
was a
off
little
guard.
kiddo
But no
cuddled?
matter.
She
Please
asked to cuddle?
proceed. One is most curious to see how much of one's own conversational prowess you possess.
Master once participated in a race against Mooncarver. After Mooncarver lost, he insisted that Master's ability to fly gave her a natural edge in such a contest. In response, Master agreed to forego flying in return for being able to use one of her devices in the race. Mooncarver accepted, only to find Master with a brand new device on the day of the contest.
A motorbike?
What kind of...
It was a mechanical vehicle made out of iron. What was it
A
called again?
motorbike!
An electro-powered bicycle?
A bike!
Oh, you refer to the bicyclical Thunder Flashmobile.
Bicyclical
One spent
Thunder
41
Flash.
days conceptualizing and crafting it. It need only be infused with adeptal energy, and it can cover thousands of miles in one day.
I love this woman so much. We need to add her into coffee shop biker AU instantly. Instantly. She's a little biker bestie.
Oh, it boggles the mind why Mooncarver
She would
ever
look
supposed
so
he might best mean in a contest
pretty
of locomotion.
on a sports bike.
Though he sprinted with all his might, he could barely keep up. Alas, the one flaw of my mechanism lay in its weakness against mountainous terrain. One was thwarted mere seconds from victory, when it was thrown off course and failed to make it across the final stretch. Truly a most unfortunate turn of events. Anyway, do go on, Shenhe.
Master, that was the end of that story.
Oh.
Is that so? Huh. With you gone, one has seldom felt the desire to call
I love the
upon
Adepta
those
just having a
old
race.
fossils for a little
Exactly, they're
contest.
so silly.
What is a race
Like
without
it makes me
spectators,
think
after all?
about she would fit right in exactly because they're so silly and it's like you gotta find like something to do when you've been there for so many years in basically seclusion.
Have you been lonely, Master?
Exactly what I'm saying.
Lonely? Huh. At one's age, entire human generations come and go in the blink of an eye. 'Tis a most foreign sentiment. The mere mention of it is preposterous.
So then why are you in Liyue Harbor? Mm-hmm. Yep.
What is the reason for that look upon your face?
Nothing. It's just... Well, Paimon gained a lot of respect for you after listening to that story of you summoning the rain and
All it
everything.
took was a few words out of your mouth.
All it took was a few
It's like
words
you're
out of
going
your
back
mouth,
to
and
that
it's like
illuminated
you're
bird
just a
again.
little bit confused. Which one of the two is the real Cloud Retainer?
Both of them. Nick's going and bothering the Deptai because Cecilian's exactly. Exactly. She's like, I wonder what those, like, old, silly Adepti are up to. She's like, why is the Geo Archon more up to date with human society than you are? Like, it's so silly.
To me, they are both master. One is the master that's widely revered by the people, while the other is the master that I respect and adore.
She's like an illuminated mushroom.
One finds oneself exalted yet again with sweet
They're
words
so
of
silly.
praise and
Just
flattery of a
oh
most
man, I love
extravagant
Liyue.
nature.
I love Liyue so much.
You chose to exalt one with your words, yet you refuse to grace Mount Outsong with your presence for any extended period of time. One will always question the sincerity of your estimations. This is not to say that your words paint an inaccurate picture. One has always lived by a single ideal. Eschew all action and abide by no rule. One does as one pleases and speaks as one pleases. Others may critique
She's
or
so
praise as they
petty
see
that
fit.
she doesn't get
Yet
visited,
one
and then she's
places
like,
little
me
weight in
lonely
such
never.
judgments.
Right.
She got, like, what, 2 sentences of flattery from her disciple? And it's as if her ego was about to burst.
She takes their words
Do you
very
have any empty
seriously.
tables?
Hey there, could we get another fish stew?
Oh, busy time. I was wondering,
I'm
like, why are
hearing
they
more
showing
guests
this
come
cutscene?
in. I should get back to work.
I can't believe she works at One Man Red. That's the cutest thing ever. She's just a
I'll try my
little
best.
waitress. She's a little waitress. Oh man.
So much yummy food! Paimon's gonna feast!
I want me some dumplings. I love the heart hand Shenhe. I haven't ever. Well, that would be a lie. That would be a lie. I haven't had the urge to get her in a while, but I have always like subtly wanted her. I also have adopted Cloud Retainer. Us. We. Us. We. Tries to come up with something else to say. It's not happening. So it's not working. Oh my god, I have my daily check-in reminder. Let me get that.
One is fond of all kinds of delicacies and delights.
She's
in a
so pretty in
multitude
this
of
lighting.
flavors. The dishes here demonstrate no shortage of culinary skill. Their unique flavor profile has left one more than satisfied. In fact, one has been struck by quite the fit of inspiration.
Your line about Morax.
One has already
Real.
begun to conceptualize the next
Real.
generation of supreme cuisine machines.
I want to know what they all have to say about like him and just the modern world. Him being Zhongli. Subs in level 2 friendship. Man, it's if you do like weekly bosses and other bosses in co-op, it gives you double the XP if you use her, but it's always so sucky because you would be using like an underleveled character and stuff in that farming.
Everything's so tasty! A bit too hot at times, but still super tasty.
I'm
Looks
sorry,
like she was
miss, but
dancing.
our
There's like
tables
this
are
one
full.
dance that does that motion. Eyeball. I would totally help you with that. I gotta get Baiju's at level 9. Well, yeah, she's not that. That's what I'm saying. I think it would be fine to try and farm friendship XP with Cloud Retainer, and of course taking her into your teapot. There's that. Exactly. And if we do it together, I could do the carrying. My muscles, they're out. Why did I hit myself?
Shall we try somewhere else, Granny?
Granny?
It smells so delightful. Can we really not eat here?
Why
My
does
poor
Granny look like
legs
that?
can't go on for much longer.
Well, you could always check with some of the other.
Okay, I'll ask around.
Why she got question marks? C2 more X. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I want
Excuse
C2, C6. I
Would you
want a
mind letting us share a
C6.
table with you?
I swear.
There are no empty tables left, so...
This Granny is so
I wouldn't
pretty.
mind. What about you guys? Great! Thanks so much. My name is Shuyu, and this is my granny, Yuendai.
They're so cute.
Yep. Is there something? No, Paimon's just a
Yeah,
bit
she sounds young and looks. What is this? Oh shit, is that her name? Sophie from Howl's Moving Castle?
A lot of people call my granny on her
What is this tension? C6 will be by the time you get to Celestia. Well, if we're doing like a battle against Celestia, then I mean C6 more X would be perfect. Considering
Granny?
all things
Why don't you take a
considered.
Come on, it's not right to stare.
Have we met before?
See, that's what I'm asking, because what is that tension between you two?
Tis a fated meeting. then. Please, take a seat.
Oh, we got 100 comments? We've hit 100 comments!
Granny, I can order for you. I want braised earthwood. Pop up out of the ground after a rainstorm.
Granny?
No, not this again. Granny,
Braised earthworms! This is so early in the quest. Oh my god, I'm gonna be here for so. I get distracted so easily. This is only making it worse.
That sounds weird. Do people actually eat that?
Get her to ask.
Right, that's what Paimon was thinking too.
I gotta speed up. I gotta put all my focus in this.
Oh, thanks. That's nice of you to offer. Granny has
Oh,
pretty
she has
bad
dementia.
So her memory's getting worse all the time. She's always saying things that sound kind of confusing. Actually, her memory's been bad ever since I was little. But it's gotten so bad lately, I even have to remind her who I am every morning.
That's so sad.
They died young.
Well, you're
It's
helpful
just
enough
me
by
and
being
Granny
here.
now.
It makes it more fun.
But it's okay. Don't feel bad. Granny loves me a lot, and I love her. Wow. You're too kind.
And me? Oh, what about me?
You're tough too, Granny. Plus you're...
Yes, and it's hardly as if I forget everything. I still remember the important things.
She's so silly.
I remember now. It was a dream.
Huh? That sounds super...
It was just a dream, so... you know,
I believe... Wait, so you have a reoccurring
This is so
dream
silly.
where someone's
What is going
talking to you?
on?
That sounds spooky.
What about it?
Does that
It's
mean
so
you're
silly.
Unlikely. Her eyes are clear and her breathing remains calm and level.
Are you sure?
Who do you take me for? Is one not an adept? Am I not an expert?
Cloud Rotator, please. Is one not an adepti? The fact that she changed it from... That's what I'm saying. Possession? Where did that come from? From this one single dream? The fact that she changed... She could have said, is one not an expert? She actually said, am I? She actually referred to herself as I instead of one. It's so silly.
Right. Paimon almost forgot you're the expert. In that case, do you
The expert. The pause that she did. Is one not an
anymore.
adept?
Although, I have a sense that she looked rather like me. But not as I am now. My younger self.
What is this granny on? Is one not an adept at things like this? Right?
younger version
But
of
I'm not
Granny?
expecting anything from... She's She's so bad at social interaction.
This is just getting weirder and weirder. What is going on here?
As one said, fate must have brought us together.
Ah,
You may
she's so
leave
pretty.
the situation to me.
Are you sure? Paimon's Paimon.
Just Xianyun is fine.
Thank you all so much for offering to help. But first, I'm sorry for asking, but... oh, we don't need any payment for this.
I'm so curious.
But Miss Xianyun, what exactly can we do to help out this granny? All we have to go off is that dream.
That is elementary. Since her dreams portray her younger self, then we shall retrace the steps of her youth.
Sounds like a plan. So, Granny...
Why, of course I do.
The
The earth below.
wispy clouds and the emerald. That sounds kinda...
Taking that as a no.
Her hairpin is so
Once
pretty.
when I was really little, my dad told me that Granny used to be a martial artist heroine who saved loads of people from a disaster. If it's true, then maybe they wrote about it in the history books or something. A martial arts
Gee.
heroine? Oh, Shinjo knows tons
Shinjo!
about chivalry.
Shinjo!
Are you leaving
Shinjo!
already?
I'll go get
Shinjo!
some food, Granny.
It seems we must part ways for now. The Traveler and Paimon are bound for the Feiyun Commerce Guild, while Yuendai and Shuyu shall remain here and partake of their lunch. As for myself, I have matters to discuss. with
Nix, on the
frequent
other hand,
rambler.
mistaken for the depth she's strong but seems pretty normal. Exactly. Exactly. It's like, oh my god, Miss Adeptus, you're so strong. You saved me from near death? You must be an Adeptus. She's just strong. She's just like really like hot and badass, but like she's not fancy like exactly. Exactly. I'm so excited to see Xingqiu because I did, you know how I did like the what, like in total like 12 or something new quests that came out with Chenyu Vale? I did the Guhua clan thingy thing, and there's stuff about Raincutter, and I'm like, Raincutter outlies your fate. And there's like notebooks with like scribbly childish writing. If you want me to show you, I will show you if I can get in there again. I can show you the little tidbits without look away if you don't want to see the scenery. It's the last waypoint that I was missing, so it's like more of a interesting quest. But all of the quests are super short. That's kind of how I got through them all in one day, which is really nice.
Word Rambler?
Precisely. Let us.
New mail. Oh, that's my my Hoyo Lab login. Oh my god! I get a special one. Yeah, I mean, there's like quite a few like notebooks and things to read through in there. I read through all of them because I'm so interested about the Guhua clan ever since it was first brought up. Tasty chop suey. Wait, I can talk to them again?
Where are you going, Granny?
Fresh milk. I need to buy you some
What?
fresh
Milk. Why?
That's what I'm saying.
You need to drink milk before eating, or the
Granny, you're forgetting things again. I'm not a
Aww.
little baby.
Wonderful. Oh, wonderful. My darling granddaughter is all grown up.
They're so silly. I will say I can show you where the Guhua clan quest starts if you want me to, because that's the only location that I remember. It's if you're in the city in the Yilong Morph, it's this spot right here. The boats are right here and stuff. Yilong Wharf is the prettiest place ever. It's gonna take a while to teleport here, but I'll show you anyways. It's this one old dude that you talk to. Yeah, the quest marker. It's like by the. I also have like a little tidbit to show you there because clearly I have an issue with talking to NPCs and learning lore from them now. I've been doing it so often in Chenyu Vale now that I've done it like so much in Fontaine. The music in this place is so... It reminds me so much of the Xianzhou Lufu, like, crazy time. Oh my god, wait, he's back! Okay, wait, don't look, I wanted to see what he says. For some reason, he wasn't there when I finished the quest, and I was looking for him. So I wanted to see what he says after. The Wang Shenhong. Is he still... Interesting. I read his little thingy thing. I'm like trying to describe this without spoilers. That's wild. He's broke. Okay, that's interesting. He wasn't there when the quest ended, and it was so sad. I wanted to talk to him. Anyways, this dude, Dip-Yuck? Dip-Yuck? Dip-Yuck. I digress. Oh my god, which one is it? Is it this one? Alright, gotta be honest with you, I'm still new here at the Secure Transport Agency, and my kung fu still isn't up to snuff. Gotta practice slowly improve myself? Oh, other than guarding transports, I'm also the drummer of the mighty mythical beasts! No worries though, Gaming's walked me through it, and I've been practicing the basics every day. Gaming mention! Gaming mentioned it's in the first one as well. How exhausting, but I'll grit my teeth and keep training. Just like Gaming says, 1 second on stage is the result of 10 years of off-stage training. He gets mentioned, and then at the same time, I believe. Oh my god, where is he? Where is little Kwang? Oh wait, he's right here. If you ask him, I think this one. Let's see, where is it? Not this one. Oh yeah, this one as well. The most interesting is the wushu dance that Dip-Yuck and his friends are doing. They're like big cats with painted faces nimbly jumping up and down, and that one's also referencing Gaming. That's so cute. I came across that on accident. I don't remember if he doesn't mention Gaming. He does mention Dip-Yuck though, and he's like, is he slacking off like usual? Or something. I marked the one table of reconciliation. Oh, there's a quest in this one if that's what you're talking about, with the hydrologist. And it takes you you have to like do like 3 things here, and then you meet the people from Fontaine that are filled. It's definitely a lot. Oh, which one is it then? This one? I don't remember there being a quest here. Question mark. Was there? There's also the one... There's one in here, the camera, the picture taking one. That one was a lot of fun. The pictures were really pretty. Actually, if I go teleported to this one, I can show. There's like the stand for pictures. It's so pretty. This is... Oh! I also noticed... Oh, the music is really loud. I've been meaning to turn it down because it's kind of been overpowering the voice lines. Oh, you marked... Oh, I see what you mean. I see what you mean. I see. There's... Up here, you can also watch like the storytellers. Is this not the cutest thing? With like some tea and stuff? Ah! And this lady has an interesting conversation about tea, because she's like one of those people that enjoys tea rituals, but at the same time she's like, well, they shouldn't be so ritually. Like, I just hope that everyone can enjoy tea. It's interesting. Anyways, these are all the stands of the like camera quest, and it was like a competition, and well, see, I don't want to spoil it, but anyways, the photos are very pretty, very cool, very awesome. What is this old man doing? Oh, one of the also really cool things I love is over here. If you wander up these steps that are so hidden, I love how hidden these steps are, and then it's like outside Yulong Wharf. If you go up here, this is so cute. This is the cutest thing ever. And this looks like a dad-daughter just talking together. And at the end of this, there's a common chest. Not telling me the quest. See, they're so exciting. I'm trying to like get you like interested in them without spoiling. And then there's this cute stuff up here, and it's like a Millilith like training place location. I don't know. I was too lazy to talk to the dude because he just kept yapping. Then up here, this is the cutest thing. And there's this cute NPC, and she's a brand image consultant, and she plans on making like a guide thingy thing. And it's so cute. And her sister is like something. And she's part of like the like groups of people from Fontaine. They're like, oh my god, perfumes this, perfumes that, and like fancy stuff, and like all the boutiques, like they all like know like Cheeria's boutique, and etc etc. The high society woman. Yeah. Go to bed. I don't know why. I'm only talking to one actively. Go away. Go to bed. This is cute too. I didn't realize this was here. Oh, also, I'm so distracted, but it's so pretty here. It's so pretty here. This I will also show one of my other favorite spots. I can't exactly do the stuff when I'm watching you game. That is fair. That is really fair. Let me show you this one spot, and then we call it a day. There's a cute elevator here. Love it. Anyways, this spot. This spot. Isn't this so cute? Oops. Because you can see all of like the things, and you can see one of the potential tables of reconciliation, and then the one where the hydrologist quest is, and then up there is a cool like up here is a cool like incense lighting spot. But yeah, you activate the quest here. Most of these quests though you won't have, I think, until you do the main storyline, of course. This is the really pretty table of reconciliation potential because it looks out over into the water. Yeah, up the elevator. I stole the fish from the bird. Okay, I've returned to... I returned to the task at hand. It's just so exciting. I'm so excited to just sit here and try and 100% Xianyuns eventually. But it has like something similar to the what is it called? Crimson Agate. So it's definitely tough. Or similar to like the little chasm lumenstone ore stuff. Ah, Xingqiu! So yeah, it's like a level up tree thing. It has like 12 levels. And I need to farm those.
It's you two. What brings you here?
Xingqiu!
Great, we found you! We wanted to ask you about something.
I'm so excited for his skin. Ah, I'm so happy about
That's not a whole lot
it.
of information to go off of. I don't know. I can't pinpoint her identity from your description alone. But considering her age, I am reminded of a nameless heroine who's been featured in various
I
chivalric
misspelled
novels.
his name by one letter. Yeah. Real.
Nameless heroine?
That's right. The novels often speak of a great drought from 50 years ago. As the people suffered, all they knew was that she always acted alone. Later, though, she supposedly fell in love with a similarly noble-minded exorcist from Mount Tianheng. They were well matched in more ways than one, often fighting together as a fearsome duo of otherworldly strength. After the drought ended, the heroine and the exorcist left the public eye and began living a reclusive life in the mountains. All that remained were tales of her incredible accomplishments. The way this nameless heroine faded from fame into obscurity later in life is not too dissimilar from Miss Yuendai. I hope that's somewhat helpful.
Giggling. We knew it'd be.
It's nothing at all. Just something I came across while reading. I did do a bit of extra research on her story, but it was just out of personal curiosity.
He's so autism coded. He's
cool.
so.
Oh,
He's so me.
If you've read up on her, do you know of any places often associated with her?
Let me think. In the novels, the nameless heroine always appeared near one of 3 places. Wangshu Inn.
I can't believe this is Marinette. Ladybug.
Perhaps the real-life heroine who inspired the character was also often seen near those 3 places. That would explain why those locations appear.
Giggling.
You're welcome.
He's
to be honest, I found some parts of the story
I love him
confusing
so
when I first
much.
came across it. If Miss Yuendai was indeed the original inspiration for the character, she may just be able to help me put the pieces together.
Wah.
It's rare for a chivalric hero to fade into obscurity during their lifetime.
Miraculous.
Even after
Simply
retiring
the
from
best.
the public eye.
Up to the test when things go
no one ever saw or
wrong.
heard from the nameless heroine
Miraculous.
again.
The luckiest.
There were
The
even
power
rumors
of
that
love.
she became extremely ill.
Miraculous. He's grown on me, but his original quest made me want to smack him. Yeah, I've done that quest so many times too that it starts to get really frustrating. But I love him. He's so
I've
hard
never
hands.
understood why someone would go to such lengths
I've always
to
loved him
erase
because he's
themselves
little,
from public
little
memory.
book nerd. He's
It's
a
almost
silly
as if she was
goose.
trying to hide from something. There's probably far more to the story than what's been written.
We'll be sure to tell you if we manage to uncover the truth.
That's a deal.
Partially also because obviously
Perhaps, behind the truth of it all, there lies
he's
a story
princely.
more fantastical than any work of fiction.
He's chivalrous. He's a
Feels
little
like we just learned
knight
so much
prince
from
man.
Shinto.
And
A drought, a nameless heroine, a life of seclusion.
I don't need to elaborate further.
Wait, why does the story sound super familiar? Oh, right! There's a drought in this story, too! Shincho, are droughts super common in Liyue or something?
Well, they
Him
used
and
to be,
Chongyun are so silly,
but
right?
people have long since developed methods to prevent them, like by cultivating the soil or digging canals. So while droughts do happen from time to time, they are rarely regarded as true disasters. The crops withered, the streams ran dry, and the monsters in the mountains became rabid and agitated. Countless caravans were attacked, and people who lost their homes came together to form bandit groups. What started as a natural disaster soon became a human tragedy as well.
I don't remember what this is from, but they were outside of like a house in like Shinsei village, I think, at some point. And they were talking about like a novel or something. I think Shincho was like teasing Chongyun about something. I don't remember what it was, but it was like a really cute moment. You could like listen to them after, and they were just being silly together. Was it? I don't remember the quests of last year's Lantern Ride at all, because there's just always so much like stockpiled into a single Lantern Ride and all of these events. To be fair though, there's not really much Liyue events anyway, so I wouldn't be surprised if it was. Yeah, I remember the global one. I don't remember all the details of it though. But
That sounds awful.
I think so, yeah. I mean, your memory probably works better than mine.
Yeah, and that's exactly why the nameless heroine was so beloved. She must have been someone of true
Same.
integrity.
I'm so excited.
Still,
I'm
as terrible as that drought was,
I'm so excited to see
it was nothing compared to
Nuvola.
the truly calamitous
I'm
disasters that
so
befell
excited
this
to see
land in
Nuvola.
ancient times.
I'm so excited to see Nuvola.
They say that back in those days, disasters were both more severe
It's
and
not
more
as good
common.
as someone's.
Only the strongest of Adepti could hope to dispel the ruin and devastation.
Yes. Yes. Hits retweet.
Do you have any other questions?
Me on my way to not pay attention to this quest at all. Yeah, Nuvi's gonna be in there. He's gonna be in Lua. And he does nothing with Borax. As far as I know. I'm curious if he says anything about Morax. It's said he doesn't take vacations in other nations very often at all.
Paimon hopes that Granny, you and I will be able to remember more of... Anyway, we'll be off now. See you some other time, Shinjo. Thank you
Stairs
so
so
much
hard.
It's no problem at all.
I hope
travels.
they leave my husband just chill. To be fair, I think he's in... I believe when he's gonna be in there, he's gonna be in Chenuvel. I don't know, all of this stuff I know from literally the whole like Riolet stuff on my Twitter. Man. Man. But yeah, I just know that he went to there, and I know that there was some kind of like leap of like, you know, traveler talking to him kind of line. But other than that, I don't know the exact details.
I hope it will be.
But he did go to T. What? He did go to T. He went to Liyue. He went to Chenuvel for the unique teas that they have. I'm annoyed because gifts can be friendship. Exactly. Exactly. And what was it? Oh, I realized that like it can be like worked so differently into a way where it's like really is purely just friendship. Because I came across that thought listening to the like Nuvi Ball playlist that I always listen to by Winter, because God, Winter makes the best playlists, I swear. And that's actually in there, the conversation about the like legal codices with Clarond and stuff. And it's so like it's a cute conversation, but eventually Nubi's like, okay, well I have things to get to, so I'll take my leave. I hope you guys have a great day. Like, it's just a friendship. I digress. Because it's like if I shipped Riolet, which I mean I understand it, they're so cute. I'm just petty, because if I did ship them, I would be looking for like every single little thing that could possibly mean
What has
stuff.
amused you so?
Street word ping.
Oh, it's no serious matter. I was just reminiscing about the last time I saw you in this form.
Yeah, exactly.
Time has
And I'm
wrought
not
such
going to
change
blame
in this
them
world.
for reading into what they want. I just don't want to see it. I choose not to
just
see
the
it.
same as
Like that is not the content I want to interact with, because it makes me sad, and I like my content better. So I press block that content. I choose my own destiny.
On one's existence. Nor
I
has
just,
one keenly
why does
felt
Twitter
its effects
feed
whilst
me with it,
dwelling at
even
Mount
if I don't
Awesome?
ask for it?
Nevertheless, one would like to seek your counsel on a personal matter.
This scene is so pretty with all the like blurriness in the background. Exactly, I would too. And I think like Shang-Chi can be like really cute, you know? I mean, it's chilly. Chilly. Like, they have an interesting dynamic and all. And I mean, yes, they have some like things, but I choose my own destiny. And that is Mornix. I will always take Mornix. Mornix is my number one. Exactly. Exactly. Hoyoverse can't even write their own things properly anyways. SMH.
Oh, why so formal all of a sudden? I must say, you're making me a little nervous. What is it?
If they mischaracterize their own characters, they can't spoon feed me with these ships that I don't agree with, because I have better ones.
Approximately how much more would one need to afford a comfortable life in the harbor? Not unlike the one that you yourself lead.
Oh man.
It does not require as much as you may think. Still, do you mean that...
Cloud Retainer, Madam Ping! What are you two talking about?
Side Ayato and Kokomi's characterization. Exactly, it's the fact that I didn't even realize that. Like, I can Kokomi so much because of the fact that she is like so much of an introvert and not actually like they kind of stripped her of her personality in the Archon quest. Because I had no idea that she, like I loved her to bits and pieces, yes. But they didn't create that like relatability that I feel when I go through like her voice lines, for example. And it's kind of off to me because I shouldn't need to have a character just to understand what they're really like, if that makes sense. You know? And then Ayato, we're not even going to talk about that because Ro's eyes, the way that they did him is so disappointing. Man.
Nothing save for some trivial matters. Have you unearthed any useful details?
Exactly. They didn't show her actually doing her job except for like that one part where she showed up like late. Exactly. Genshin show don't tell. They yap too much. Genshin yaps too much. Why is half of the lore that I have to learn from books? Books. I digress. I'm still petty about how much I've had to look into for the Narcissan cruise.
Do not be troubled, young...
Thank you so much.
Well, I want to make more tea.
What do you think,
This is
Shiyu?
horrible.
Does it match up with what you know of your granny? According to the story, the nameless heroine eventually fell in love with an exorcist from Mount Tianheng. I don't have many memories of him, but there was this one time I found a box in her attic full of a bunch of weird sigils. I think so too. Granny might remember something once she's returned to a familiar place.
That quest is so convoluted too, right? Exactly, bless Lord China, is because I wasn't even able to pick up the fact that the Abyss Goop was it used to be a person. The Abyssal Goop used to be a person. And the fact that the Scarlet Quartz stuff is there is because that is Durin and Elianus's blood. Like, the quartz is the blood. Like, what? I don't know how, I was it like in a book or something, or like one of like the record things? I don't actually remember it was where it came from, but yeah, the whole like Abyssal Goop part was so long ago, and now we have like
What
all
marvelous
this.
tea. I can taste the dew's sweetness in this cup. It's as
I
if
still
I
haven't
was
even
taking a
finished
stroll
like
in the mountains,
watching all of the videos in
thoroughly
that one
one
thing.
with nature
Oh, it was a record nearby.
and
Okay,
at
that makes
peace.
sense.
Is that so?
I kind of
Then
just thought of the
please
Abyssal Goop
drink
to be
as
like the
much as you
chasm thing,
like.
so that's why I was like,
There's no need to hurry. At our age,
it's
it's
so
always
weird.
nice to slow down and take the time to appreciate.
Thank you.
Why are we accompanying
Okay,
this silly
since we
grandma?
have a sure thing. What would I have a secret I want to tell
It's
you.
taking forever because I'm not
Let's go
like
talk over
super into it right now, to be honest. Like I'm very curious, but I'm not like enthralled by it to where I can't like look away,
What's
if that
wrong,
makes
Shiyu?
sense.
Well, I've been kind of meaning to ask ever since we started talking in the
Yeah,
restaurant.
it's pretty slow. Yeah,
Are you guys all adepti in
that's why I'm like
disguise?
waiting. Sorry. That was funny. That was funny. But yeah, it's slow. So I'm just like being so distracted easily. And my headset on my ears is making my head hurt a little bit, and that's always more distracting too.
Well, you guys just seem super special. Plus, I think I
Oh
might
my
have
god, her
heard
bluff
Michelle
from earlier
call
didn't
herself an
work.
Adeptus.
An Adeptus?
Must have been a slip of the tongue.
That's cool with
The
Ganyu and Chun, but the
xianyun,
NPCs, it
since
was
you were
just
the one
exactly
who,
because we're
misspoke,
always
maybe you can
accompanying
explain to Shiyu here what you really
NPCs
meant
in
by
these dang
that.
story quests. I swear. I don't really care about these NPCs like that. It's interesting stories, but it's kind of all it is. I'm not enthralled, and I want to be enthralled. I want to not be able to rip my eyes away from my screen. I want to be so shocked and so just like giggling about how in love with the character I am because so much cool stuff is happening, and it just like, where is that energy? Exactly, save the NPCs for world quests. They're great in world quests. Very sweet. I've cried over multiple of them. But I come to story quests to see the characters that are playable. I do world quests for the characters that are not playable. So, what? Like, why are you trying to like? I digress. I digress. Let me get past this chunk.
One is indeed an.
I knew it.
I knew it.
One time when I
Oh,
was a
oops! I
little
pressed
kid,
that without seeing
I saw a
what
pure white
Traveler actually
illuminated
said.
crane.
Let me watch my stream because it's 10-second delay. Exactly. World quest NPCs are always better. Chat room, yeah. The Shrine Maiden and the Sakura cleansing. Man, it's so. Okay, wait. I still missed it. Oh, you don't sound surprised at all. That's all it was.
I had this super high fever, and Granny wasn't around. I was feeling all icky and gross. But then this snowy white crane flew down from the sky.
Giggling.
She put me on her back and flew me to her cool Adeptus
Whoa!
house and fed me
Wait,
some
that's
sort
such a
of magic
pretty,
potion.
like, CG.
When I woke up, I was already back in my bed,
The
and
Sakura
my
cleansing
fever
didn't
was
hit me as much
gone.
because I was lower level and was struggling with the fighting. That's really fair, yeah. I think part of why it hit for me so much is because I was also just so excited about Inazuma since it came not long. I think. Did it come out the same time as Inazuma came out? I'm pretty sure it came out with the release of Inazuma. So it's just everything back then was so fascinating to me. And then the Sakura cleansing quest was so painful. But I also, not exactly co-opted, but I did it with other people. And all of us were having our like first reactions to it. And so it just hit it hit so hard. I have like memories tied to it.
I really wanted to thank her, but I was... So, I just kind of want a pure white illuminated crane? The only two we've ever met are blue and white and black. Have you ever met one that's pure white, Cloud Retainer?
Never has one met an Adeptus with such features. One surmises such a description is but a hyperbolic embellishment that oft results from narrative accounts.
Yes, Sarumi is so good.
That's
I'm
weird.
excited to do Sarumi again
Is it
on
really
EU, but
just
I'm
a
also
dream then?
like, so much dedication. Ugh, you know?
Well, even if it was just in my head, it doesn't matter that much anyway. All I really want is to help Granny recover her memories. I'm really grateful for all your help. Leave it to us! Now that we know the 3 locations, let's go to Wangshu Inn for... Okay, I'll go get Granny.
Yeah. Oh my god, that's so far. I didn't even realize you were going all the way there. Oh yeah, Abyss reset last night, I think. I'm so sad. I'm so sad. Because I didn't do the previous one, and then that means I missed out on like 300 Primogems. Gosh darn it. Gosh darn it.
Wangshu Inn.
I refuse to... Same. Who is this? Gumming. Gumdo. No. But, yeah, world quests I've been kind of like avoiding them almost entirely. Except for like Chasm. I mean, like main world quests and areas, of course.